There we go. Crazy. Crazy. Every now and then things just like to hiccup, right? Hey, Nick, good morning. How are you? Doing good. How about yourself? All right. Just looking forward to getting through the day. Getting through the day. That's about it. I'm sanding. Just just trying to want to just get through this day. It's like I got a client meeting today. I'm just not excited about. Some you get really stoked about, and others you're like, yeah, no. This is the no. So let's get myself a little caffeinated here. Yesterday, not quite as productive a day as I'd hoped. Not as productive. We got a bunch of stuff done, but still. What the hell is that? There are some crazy doodads that stick up off of tanks, right? assuming this is some kind of an antenna support. And something tells me I'll probably end up having to do whips on these things. Hey, Ken, good morning. Maybe not. I mean, they sure look like the basis for an antenna whip. I'll have to look at some pictures at some point. What's going on, Ken? So last night we had not much cleaning cat box. I did that just about what time is it? Yeah, just about 40 minutes ago myself. This is one of the first things I do in the morning, you know. Every morning. I've been unsuccessful in teaching the cats to flush. So last night my wife and I started watching one of our favorite shows when we were dating, engaged, early marriage was Mad About You. Paul Reiser, Helen Hunt. Great show. And I know that they did a sort of not a remake, but a continuation, 20 years later, 2019. Never got a chance to watch it until this past weekend, and we started watching it. Of course, the first episode was just great to see the characters back in action, but the first episode was them taking their daughter to college. And my wife and I looking at each other, it's like, this is appropriate. Very appropriate. All right, let's see if I can. They put a nub right at what appears to be at the bottom of, almost looks like a spade shovel. It's got like a sort of a curved point down, but they put the gate right at the base of that. So now it's a matter of trimming it back, but not destroying its shape. I came around full circle. Oh, hell yeah. Anyway, good to see the character, and it felt just like it felt back in the day, which is great. So I cannot tell how much of this I'm supposed to remove, but we're going to figure it out. It's almost like it's undergated. So it's also going through calendars, my wife. upcoming events, that kind of thing. Just personal stuff that we're going to put on the calendars to make sure that, people know what kind we're doing. So I going to be heading up to hang out with my wife for the weekend of Labor Day. Pretty excited about that. Right after work, boom, beeline. And man, let's see what happens when we try to fit this part on here. Okay, you I get, you have to be flush. So we got that coming up. And then we've got a couple of things in, like I put down Parents Weekend at Quinnipiac, so we can head down there for that. Then it's like, all right, so now let's take a look to see, okay, we got all that stuff in the books. Let's see what else we got going on. So I wanted to get all the shows that I'd like to attend this fall on the calendar too. So it is going to be a busy, because there's a lot going on. There's shows I'm going to go to and shows I'm not going to go to. But it looks like from PatCon on. So PatCon is on September 28th. And then the following weekend, October 5th, is and my wife's got a big travel schedule going on, so it's just going to be just kind of some of this stuff worked out in that regard. So October 5th, I'm going to go to the Classic Plastic Show, which we talked about yesterday. The following weekend, October 11th, I will be going to the show in Hudson Valley, New York. That is our Region 1 coordinators region. It's, I guess, it's an IPMS event, but it's primarily geared towards figures as well. They're primarily a figure group. So I'll be road tripping to Hudson Valley. And then the following weekend, Friday and Saturday, so this is the 17th and 18th, Friday and Saturday, we're going to head down and see my daughter for Parents Weekend. And then the 19th is a Sunday, GraniteCon up in New Hampshire. So literally 4 weekends in a row of scale modeling events. And then that will wrap up the scale modeling season for me. I'm kind of excited for it. Excuse me a second, guys. Now, could things change? Of course. Oops. Could things change? Yes. But I'm pretty excited about hitting up a bunch of shows. Even if I do like half of them, it'll be good. So I am targeting trying to get to all of them, if possible. Hey, Joe. Good morning. What's going on, man? It's a lot of shows. Oh, yeah. And there's a couple of others. Like, I think like the first weekend of November is also BayCon. But given the last couple of years, I just really haven't enjoyed that show. It's like, yeah, I don't want to go. So I'd rather go check out like one up in New York as an example. The New Hampshire show I like because I do like the get along really well with the president of the club, and he always asks. He's very polite. He's always like, "Hey, if you can help us with Gundam judging, I'd really appreciate it." It's like, of course, Mac. So they undergated some of this, and it's just trying to get rid of some of that material. I'll go. Mike mentioned wanting to pick up a model, but I can't remember the name of it. What's that? Bandai Worker Drone Worker Bot. Which Mike are you talking? Are you talking about Mike Forrest Ghost? I don't remember. Was he talking about one from there? Any help on the name is appreciated. I don't think it's currently in print. Wow. I don't remember what specifically he's asked about with regards to a Bandai model. I mean, if it's not in print, Ken, if I showed you what it might look like, could that help? It was Gundam, the Zaku construction kit from Origin. Oh, yeah. He wants, yeah, it's the worker unit. Yes, I can text you the information if somebody can't pull it up directly from here. No, it's not. They make a P Bandai version of it, but it's identical to the standard unit, except for different color and water slides that are different or stickers that are different. It is the worker drone from Origin. I'm trying to remember what the name of it is now. One of the benefits of having a list. Oops. Gundam. This will be only a small search. Let's see. Mobile worker. MW-01 model 01 late type MASH. Oh, for fuck's sake. There we go. That's the one. Yeah, they come and go into print. Hey, Dwayne. Good morning. Yeah, Mobile worker. I wanted it also. Cool little kit. Yeah. They did make a P Bandai version of it, which is, again, identical except for the color and stickers. Would like to pick him one if I can find it. Yeah, I haven't seen one in a while, but then again, I haven't looked around. Ken, do me a favor, check, and I'll do the same. Check Mecha Warehouse because I'm going to be heading up there very soon, and I can also see if they have any. Name one more time, please. Yeah, it is called the Mobile Worker, MW-01 and it's also it's number 6 in the Origin series. What's going on, Dwayne? Yeah, good luck with that one. I couldn't find either. Yeah, they original print, they sold out. They did another reprint a couple years ago, and then I haven't seen it since. but I've been actively looking for one either. All right, let's close out of that. Oh, maybe it already did. So, all right, let's see if this thing will. Heading home from Cleveland today. Nice. Whole family driving back. Is that correct, Dwayne? And how was the wedding? Interesting. Okay. The search is on. Nice. It was great. We had a wonderful time. Nice. I'm very happy to hear it. Kids were entertained as well, I assume. But the gesture with the mini. I had two, but the gesture with the mini 2-inch tall one in the kit. I'm not sure I totally understand that. Are you talking about eBay has one now, 105? Fuck that. Also some onion bagels this morning with some Philly cheese. About half a pound. Nice. To buy the gesture. Oh, you're talking about the one with the little drone? Yeah. Joe's got some bagels going on. I love it. Now I'm getting hungry. Okay. This part is a little misshapen. Not that it can't be fixed. Just got to make sure I don't break it. They had a great time. Nice. Just a kit. Had a mini mobile worker. Just a kit. Really? Trying to remember which one that is. There we go. Let's actually, we're going to get this thing anchored too. Give me a second, guys. Just trying to get this thing anchored in here. Okay. This part's just a little misshapen, which is fine. So I'm just tacking it into place. There we go. Not too bad. Not bad. All right, let's see what we got here. New beauty pageant winner, misshapen. Yep. Hey, Ray, what's going on, man? I got a full night's sleep 3 days in a row. How the hell did you manage that? Hold it. You were staying away and you managed to get a full night's sleep? Wow. I'm impressed. Did you go to Kosi, right? $105. Maybe Mike wants an EG grams. Yeah. Museum of Cleveland. got to tell you, it's what's the best way of putting it? I don't understand how somebody can just say, I'm going to take this $25, $30 model, and now I'm going to charge $105 for it, right? And in a few years, they get reprinted, and these people are like not making anything. First of all, I'm trying to just for a second envision. It is a standard release, which means at some point it is likely going to be reprinted. May not, but it is likely going to be reprinted. And if it is, how the hell do you expect $105? If it were the blue one, P Bandai, a little different story. Little. But the standard one, the orange one, no, that makes no sense. Okay, that's nicely tacked in there. Finger in different way. Here's my finger exactly. Anyway. Let's get a couple of these antenna whips in here. Anyway, so I'm glad that Wayne had a lovely time in Cleveland. Anybody else do anything wild and crazy yesterday? Working on just getting rid of some mold lines here. In fact, this is another thing I really love about God hand sponges. My sharp edge again. A plastic model or not a snap junkie. I got cheesecake. That's pretty wild. You got cheesecake. Ooh, that's pretty wild. That is wild. Love it. Anything special to celebrate, Joe, or just I wanted cheesecake? I want cheesecake. Good for you. We had my wife and I did a little bit of a date on Saturday night, just the two of us. No kids in tow, which is always a cool thing. And we went out to Rhoda Springs, the ice cream place that I've talked about quite a bit. Mike's brought up quite a bit. And I got myself some cheesecake ice cream. Never had that before. New York style cheesecake ice cream. Did it taste like New York style cheesecake? No. Did it taste really good? Yes, it did. Yes, it did. Had a sort of like a tanginess to it that was really, really good. There we go. What kind of jam or plain Jane? I thought the cheesecake, no jam, just plain Jane. I love plain, like a really good cheesecake. You should have nothing on it. Naked as the day it was born. Love olive oil is good on vanilla ice cream. Really? I'll have to give that a try sometime when I'm able to get my brain wrapped around that. There is something to be said about oops, let's go this way. There we go. About like flavoring up a vanilla. I love a straight vanilla ice cream. Generally speaking, I just love vanilla ice cream. Whew. Little olive oil. Sounds odd, but it works. Yeah, I can see where that could work. And I'm assuming it has to be some kind of like high quality, like extra virgin olive oil made by extra virgins from like Napoli or something. Biscoff crust is what my wife likes on cheesecake. Biscoff crust. Biscoff. Interesting. Like a are you talking about like a biscotti crust? I can see that being good. Usually for my birthday, my wife makes either like an apple pie or a cheesecake, and more often than not, depending on how I take it back, it's 50-50, depending on how much time and just gumption she has. She'll make like a scratch made crust, which is always great for the cheesecake. On the apple pie, she always makes a scratch made crust. Yeah, better olive oil. Yeah, not that cheap shit. And then do you wrap it in gold leaf? I'm not sure if the place is still open. Does anybody remember? There's a place in New York, of course, that makes provides you with hamburgers that are like literally covered in gold leaf. $150 a burger. Heard about this thing about a decade ago. Stupid thing. So I'm wondering if you have to do the same thing with the olive oil. It has to be like $100, like a ounce or something like that. Otherwise, it's just not worth it. So big fat Greek wedding 2, talking about how mom and dad aren't married. She says, yes, we are. It's what you call it. Time served. Yeah. Yeah. I've had Goldschlager. Is that what it is? Is that what that's called when you have a gold encrusted? You nurses. I'm in the wrong field. You nurses make a lot of money. Of course, now he's Goldschlager, right? So of course now I've got the theme to Goldfinger, except it's now Goldschlager running through my head. It's an alcoholic drink with gold flake in it. Really, no, Goldschlager was a booze from the 90s, and anyone can get it. Anyone can what? Become an alcoholic? What? You can still get it. Huh. No. Nope. One can. Doesn't mean one should. No, pass. Goldschlager. Last week I was reading a statistic on, I guess, alcohol consumption in the US is down. I'm trying to figure that one out. Given the world we're in right now, you'd think people would be wanting to numb themselves quite a bit, but I guess not. Yeah. Booze consumption is down. It was a brand name. Interesting. Yeah, pass. Just because one can, does it mean that one should? But Goldschlager. I think there are supposed to be like whips on these things, but I'm gonna figure it out. I know that sometimes the whips come down. They're removable. There we go. Hey, Fizz. What's going on, man? Smoking weed rates have gone up. Yeah, and that might be the thing. It's like boozing has come down. That's because everybody's switching over to weed. How's your evening, Fizz? Happy to report, though Zoe's arm is still broken, she is going back to work today. That's a good thing. Hey, my weed use. I think I've always known that about you. Now it's even worse, huh? I'd like to say, but if you say it, does it actually mean it? Do you mean it? Do you mean it? Don't get it wrong. If you're going to have a drug legal, at least have one that no one is able to do anything. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Which, Joe, I'm not disagreeing with you. Excuse me. I'm not disagreeing. That at least is one that people aren't going to want to beat the shit out of each other, right? But at the same time, the numbing of the masses, give them weed. It's all part of a government plot to take over people's minds. Yes, I'm spreading a conspiracy theory. You happy now? There we go. Looking good, looking good. got 4 parts on. Jesus, what time is it? Fuck, I got 5 minutes. Man. Yes, it's mostly stress from suddenly being forced to foster a 4-month-old puppy. Whoa, when did that happen, Fizz? And what do you mean forced? I mean, was this like, hey, by the way, surprise? I mean, I'm assuming there was some kind of a surprise, but how did that come about? Can't wait to hear this. Sister Celine decided on her own that she wanted a dog, so one of her friends gives her a pup. Yeah, I've been there. My older daughter did the same thing when that's how we got our 4th cat. But we got it as a bunch of roommates when she was in college. But we just it's like only to find out no, that wasn't true. She just decided to pick it up. Tell us that it was her roommate's decision and now she has to take care of it. Thank God it's a cute little kitty. But man, that is a commitment. As soon as he gets here, gets mauled left and right by the cats. Really? How old is this little pup? 4-month-old. My God. Poor thing. So I'm assuming you got to keep it separated from the cats? Wow. I gotta tell you, that's kind of crazy. So I'm assuming your sister is kind of helping and taking care of this pup, right? If nothing else. The pup will learn. As soon as he really is that how it's Nick? No joke. That is how it's supposed to be. That you kind of like have to let the pup learn how to defend itself. Interesting. That's some crazy shit. Yeah, I just pretty much made it. My response, yeah. Oh, she'll be the one who loves it, and you're the one who has to take care of everything: feeding, cleaning up, walking, all that good stuff. Yeah, fun. Viz, if you don't mind me asking, how old is your sister? Oh, it's that time. Let me see if I've got to clean up. I may have to table this until tomorrow because I may have to do some injection pin mark cleanup. Yeah, gonna have to do that. There are some injection pin marks that are showing. I don't think there's anything that's going into this bustle area that I'm aware of. I mean, I could throw in some stowage. Still. Yeah. The pup will learn who's in charge and what the consequences are. Yeah. Wow. All right. Special. All right, my friends, time for me to get going here. School just ended. Hey, RQ, what's going on, man? Happy end of day of school. Unfortunately, it's also the end of my session. I got to get rolling here. Should be around 4850 now. I don't know. I was born 2 days before she turned 18. Oh, wow. Hold it. She's that old and that's what she's doing? Man. Later, Space Noise. Later, everybody. Wow, that's crazy. I missed everything. Watch it again. I will have it up in a couple minutes. I know you won't be able to participate, but if you want to see, it's one way of doing it. Guys, stay safe and stay sane. Thanks for being on this morning. I really do appreciate it. Anyway, go out there and do good. Brighten the world as much as you possibly can. Show love, respect, kindness, dignity to others. Don't treat people like crap. Go out there and do good by people. I'll be back on again tomorrow. Y'all have a good Monday. You too, Fizz. And I'll be back on tomorrow, same time, same channel, working on this beautiful little model. Anyway, do good. Love you all. Peace.